everybody. Welcome back to another episode of
Let us sip.
It's Your Girl, Brittany.
It's your girl, Kaloni.
I don't know where the hell Trophy Sophy be at, but
Hey.
wherever this mystery person is at.
Well, how y'all doing, ladies? It is Labor Day weekend. Y'all was out running the streets.
I wish it is that I was. I'm out here, I'm minding my goddamn business. You see me in this, I have the backdrop. I miss you ladies in studio. You know, with COVID happening. It's a lot of shit that's been going on. But nonetheless, we here.
Right.
We in the
We
building.
here. Right. We're gonna give you a good show regardless.
So I had the family come over. It first started from like just my mom. You just put the pillow, two things together. Then it ended up being
never happen.
salad. Then it ended up being rice and beans. Then it ended up being crab legs. And she ended up going to store get more shrimp on the
Put
grill.
Sophia the pan or the crab legs. You said shrimp and crab legs. Put Sophia in the pan. We in the same state. I might pull up on you. Put anything in this that you ever have crab legs. I will come to your fucking job. Understand that. I'm right there.
Wait.
I hate y'all.
I'm hungry.
And we had Casamigos and Patron. So I was like, oh, my Lanta. Well, that's what I'm drinking on part 2 of the Casamigos.
Yo, you know what's so crazy is that I was in a liquor store because I went, my people, they got a lounge now in Jersey. Shout out to All Star. He got a lounge now in Jersey. So I tried the red Belvedere. That's what it's called. Bel Air. Bel Air. The red Bel Air.
Oh.
How was that?
Whack as fuck.
What did it taste like?
Whack.
It give me cough medicine vibes.
You could write whack and eat eat that paper or tissue, wherever it is that you write whack on. That's how it is exactly.
What flavor was the red? Was it like cherry, raspberry?
It's supposed to be a fruity mix of that whole ordeal. That shit
like tropical punch or something.
First of all, I don't even like champagne. That's one. I don't know. Maybe I'm biased because I don't like champagne. Give me the liquor. I don't need some shit creeping up on me. But nonetheless, my cousin was there, so we
do get you fucked up.
Yeah, that's why we was being calm, and then I'm in Newark, so I gotta make sure it is that I'm on point. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless,
you gotta look around.
That shit was whack. I'm like, and what's so crazy is that the place it is that I went to is like ultimately, for the most part, a more white area.
Okay.
So I went to one place. They said $110 a bottle, and you can only get a $110 a bottle.
That should like $35 in the grocery store.
Rick Rossi. Heard you. So I went to another place. It's another place, and they were like $70 a bottle. I'm like, all right, cool. That shit was whack. And I paid $70 for it because it's a bring your own bottle. You can do a hookah, you can do whatever it is.
That's what I do like about Jersey. A lot of those spots you can bring your own drink. Yeah, I like that. But in Virginia, the Casamigos was sold the fuck out. The regular size bottle, gone. So I don't know if y'all saw my story. I was out here looking like a whole fucking wino with my little nips. I had to get like 3 nips, and I'm like, I still ain't hitting it. Then they didn't have the Reposado. That's the one I wanted, so I settled for the Blanco. But I'm like, yo, this is ridiculous. That's how it was when Bel Air first came out. You could not find Bel Air. Like in Virginia, they sell wine and champagne and stuff in the grocery store. So if they had it in there, that shit was like Ace of Spades. They had that shit in a cabinet with a lock. You had to get somebody to come and unlock it. I'm like, yo.
I was in Harlem last weekend, right? I had a client. So after I was finished, I went to go get something to eat. And next door, they had a little liquor store. So I was like, let me go get a little bottle of Casamigos because I knew I was going to see my friends later. So they was like, we have no more Casamigos at all. This is uptown. I'm like, wait, what?
Oh, so that's what we all drinking on? I mean, you got a little Migos. I got some, I got Bacardi.
Okay. Oh, you back in
She got the Capriccio.
appreciate you, Mom.
Yeah, I'm back on the Bacardi train a little bit. I had to take a
What
break.
kind of Bacardi you got?
It's brown. It's the brown one. You know, I like the brown. I can't. If I tilt it over anymore, it's gonna be on the computer. Oh, the white girl. See, I started with white girl in my former life. But I underestimated that one because I had a little cooler. My little Jamaican Me Happy is my little chaser. That shit is good.
That's not. Hold on. How is that your chaser? Your chaser is supposed to be regular juice. It's not supposed to be Jamaican Me Happy. I know about that shit.
Avon.
I got a little mixture with it.
Yeah, I got some water down here too, just in case it get real. So let's do the sip of the week. It's been a while since it's been like a solo and not be on a time restraint. So let's jump into the sip of the week. If this is your first time watching and listening, every week we pick a word and throughout the conversation we'll say the word. So this week's sip of the week is going to be the word me. So when we say me, you drink. So let's practice. Come on, Kay, hit us with the me, me, me. Me, 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 me. So, speaking of having me time. Oh, one last thing too, and then we'll leave R. Kelly alone. You know how
I'm about to go out there. Leave R. Kelly. I'm about to go to downtown Brooklyn. Leave R. Kelly. Leave R. Kelly.
The only thing that really pissed me off because everybody was like, "Oh, so y'all still gonna support R. Kelly if you found out he was fucking with boys or whatever." I heard the little testimony from the boy, and to me personally, you was really trying to chase some clout and try to get a record deal, because if you let that man suck your dick and he realized he wasn't getting a rise out of you and he stopped himself from sucking your dick, and then you turn around and go chill with the same nigga that sucked your dick, what are we doing? What are we doing? Now, that to me sounded like he wanted to hop on the R. Kelly train to be like, he touched me too. He ain't have your ass in the studio.
First of all, when is it? I seen it on ABC. And they're like, the boys and the girls. I'm like, a boy. I was like, what the hell you mean a boy? Boy, I didn't know it was a boy.
No, they say
the whole aura of R. Kelly. And how is it there for me per se? I ain't dragging y'all, but for it's the same thing it did with Bill Cosby. It's like, bruh,
public humiliation.
He was that, like, you cannot tell me if it is that I have a child, God forbid, and I put the God forbid behind child. I'm trying to get that hysterectomy. Just take all this shit out. But nonetheless, the God forbid, if I was to ever do such a thing, and it's like, he is at the height of whatever it is that he's going through, or at that particular time. As me being a parent, you think I'm going to let my 14, 13-year-old daughter be next to you without me? Are you dumb? You're a grown-ass man. You're not a family member, and even family members be sus.
You still got to watch the motherfuckers.
Sus. So and you think it is I'm just going to be like,
the parents, they did. That's why I said they're dead fucking wrong, because for you to be that naive in any situation.
Everything, even for your man MJ, and I fuck with MJ. You talking about I let him go over there and play with the monkeys? Yeah, I'm in there with the monkeys too. What up?
Right, the monkey climbing on my shoulder. The
fuck? You're not a
right.
And it is any adult around your child that you need to pay attention to. Be weird to me. Like you want this child. You don't want me. You just want the child over there. Weird, bro.
That's weird. And then, like, I'm still trying to figure out with the Aaliyah situation, how did y'all let all this shit happen? How did she go and get married and the mother was supposed to be the manager or something like that? Like, what happened? What was going on that nobody noticed this shit or nobody...
But that's the foul as hell. They foul is just as far as R. Kelly is, he fucked up if it is that he dealt with Aaliyah and anybody that's a grown ass man that dealt with it. but the parents have to take a responsibility in it too. Yes. What is it that you doing? Like what are you not doing? This is your child. It don't matter who is an aura. Like
I can't see turning a blind eye and
like
opening my child up to something like that.
Right. If it is right now.
If I'm not coming, my kid not going. That's period.
Well, you having a child, Brittany. If it is right now, they'd be like, yeah, Nickelodeon for a baby boy. Okay. All right. So just let us go to this back studio. The fuck? Are you dumb?
No,
like, are you dumb?
We going on the back studio.
Yeah, we are. Us together collectively.
Let's go. As a group. And we're gonna be tethered to each other.
That is.
Fuck that
but
they
gotta take the responsibility of it all. It ain't just the
you have to protect these little boys just as much as these little girls, because these little boys are being touched too. No?
Exactly.
I had, my uncle was like how he had a babysitter. He was getting touched by the babysitter.
And a lot of men don't think that that's rape either. Yes, that's
most of the
rape.
people that I know that they actually, like, their first time it is that they had sex with a person, it was like from a babysitter. They're like 12 years old, 11 years old, and the babysitter's like 16, 17, and she's just trying some shit out on them.
6, and this is like, you don't really know, and it's going into years. It's like, yo.
And then you tend to block that shit out of your mind because you embarrassed. So but you try to act like that shit didn't happen.
That stigma. We have the stigma is like niggas is supposed to violate chicks. Chicks be violating niggas too. And especially with that younger age or that younger tax bracket, whatever it is, it's small. And they be doing the same thing. You should not be indulging with somebody just because it is that you're 11 and he's 9. No. I don't know what it is that you've seen at 11, but weird. The word of the day should be weird.
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 There just be a lot of weird shit that I don't understand, but not even trying to judge it, but at the same time, it's like, how the fuck are you okay with your adorable ass child, your talented young daughter, going with this superstar that's known as making songs like Temperature Rising, Your Body's Calling Me, Age Ain't None But Enough, like all this shit, and you okay with it? Now you fucking surprised because your little daughter was okay with the shit.
That nigga could have been A, B, C. Every woman was like, G. It's a grown ass man.
That it was like I think a lot of people was just okay with the shit, and when
you know the thing is, Kaloni, they was groupies. They was groupie themselves. So now it is you being a goofy, groupie person, you let your child to be subject to it. Let's get to it. That's what it is. It is. Because if it is,
if I can't get it, fuck it. Sick.
I can't get behind stage. We're gonna push this one off. And I've done it as being a grown person. Like, if it is that I can't, I'm gonna push my homegirl. You can't do that with your child.
No,
he gonna try and fuck her. Stupid ass. But yeah.
Well, speaking of fucking, I know that's a little bit inappropriate, but it's going to be our segue onto this week's topic.
Sorry.
And we are not talking about fucking underage people. We are talking about fucking ourselves. And what we like to call me time, right, Sophie? Okay, me time. You like to take some me time?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so at one point in the show, Kaloni used to give her beauty tips. So a part of her beauty tips that she left out was having me time. Me time always makes you beautiful, right, ladies?
Yes, it brings out that inner glow.
Right. And for all you people that's riding the short bus, we are talking about masturbation, self-love, right? Look. If you see that video, Sophie picked them up. She said, this is all about self. So, do y'all remember how old y'all were the first time you played DJ on your tables?
I think I was like, I definitely was a teenager for sure.
Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. That's the safe way of doing it. They be trying to make you feel like, oh, you're gonna go to hell if you touch yourself. Like, nigga, I know myself.
A lot of times, like when I was in high school, I was like the last one to lose my virginity type thing. And I'm like, listen, nigga, you don't know. I got a few videos in the stash. I'd be good. Like,
so you said, would you say like you were
messed up?
Were you like 15, 16 or?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What about you, Sophy?
Yeah.
I think it was the same, about the same time.
What about you, Brittany?
It was a long time ago. I think I was like 10.
I thought you were about to say no. I'm like, damn.
It could have been. Could have
been.
been.
8. I thought she was about to say 8.
It could have been 6.
It might have. Like I told y'all, it was early, and at one point I thought I broke it. But
I feel now. Maybe an adult. I feel the same way now.
Yeah, it was like
we're gonna get into it as this week going on.
It was. I ended up watching them fucking movies. It was the Channel 63. And I started feeling a tingling sensation. I was like, fuck, what am I going to do? Y'all remember I told you I used to hump the bed.
Yeah.
So, one thing led to the other. And I realized what my hand could do. Watching the people on there, you like, it looked weird watching the girl rub on herself. And then you go ahead and try to do what she's doing. You like, oh. So, yeah. So,
it was weird when I like climaxed the first time. I was like, oh, wait, hold on. Like, am I supposed to do this? I was like, the bank came down. So I was like, oh, shit.
And I don't know what it is, but I like it.
You know what? What's a bad thing? It is that a lot of women, they've never reached that climax. Like, they have no idea what it is.
Do you mean like through penetration or
orgasm? Just by yourself.
Okay.
But like niggas be fucking. You squeeze off and all that shit. You fuck up some niggas. She's, you might have flipped the matches and all that stuff. But nonetheless, as far as the orgasm aspect of it, niggas don't know about their whole fucking, like their whole face being numb. Like
the screw face.
You know what to be like. I think it's a lot of times like either they may got too much on their mind. Like, you know how a nigga can get hard sometimes. Like, yo, what the fuck? I think it'd be the same thing for some women. They just can't get there. But
when I used to have sex, I couldn't come from penetration, or I didn't know my body and what would get me there. So I just figure, when you younger, you don't really know, you just fucking just because you can fuck. So when you start to get older and then you realize this nigga here, he all comatose and fetal position and shit, and you sitting here looking like
you fine,
about to finish your day like nothing ever happened. I'm like, something has got to give here. Something has got to give. Right. Me.
That's when you gotta go home and have some me time.
Exactly.
But the people don't like, especially the younger category of it, we don't know that. Like, we out here, well, not me per se, but bitches be out here just fucking. Like, it is that he gonna squeeze off, that shit gonna be fire to him. You just going to get your body count up, and that's just it. That's all it is.
Exactly. Because what did you get out of it?
Nothing.
9 times out of 10,
the first person it is that I had that thing, he had some fire joint. Calling person. I still follow him to that day. He'd be like, yo, I got like 15 kids. I'd be like,
and I understand.
That's
I understand why.
Got that.
That me drink on that. Me. Niggas, Sophy, like, I follow that man's soul, because you got to think about it though. Like, women, now I guess, I don't know, people are more into foreplay, but a lot of women need to warm the car up before you just go in and fuck. And niggas think, oh, okay, let me kiss her neck, or let me kiss her ear, or give her some whack ass head real quick, and then she'll be ready to go.
If it is, you should be giving head like this.
You ain't
go. Let's pack this shit up. Let's pack up you eating it like a baby kid. Let's pack this thing up. Now,
and it don't even have to be like the little licky licks. Like he could be sitting here touching everything but your fucking clit. And you like, well, what the hell happened?
Or if it is that he have it, that's cool. Keep that same motion.
Right.
Niggas be fucking up because they like, all right, cool. All right, you're moving around. They're like, yes, let me freestyle. No, motherfucker. Keep it just right there. Exactly what it is that you got right
Don't
there.
You
just
fucking
stay
move.
there.
Say the fuck.
Keep your motherfucking ass here. Exactly. But that's the thing. So, or either that or they go down there for 2 minutes and be like, all right, let's fuck. And it's like, well, you just basically spit on my clit. Thank you. But it will work a lot better if you take your time with it, because you don't want me sucking your dick for 2 minutes. You about to have a heart attack. Like, oh, here she goes. She giving me lazy ass head. Da, 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 da. And it's like, well, how many times have we dealt with lazy ass head? Or your ass is just fucking lost. And then niggas always have the tendency to fuck a bitch how they fucked another bitch. And it's like, this is two different pussies here, sir.
Yeah, but women are still the same guilty. It's like, yo, whatever it is, dick sucking is. I mean, for me, it's all the same. It's all the same thing. But nonetheless,
the dick connoisseur.
For women, it be different things. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. One woman have at the top. It might be the middle. It might be the bottom. It's like, actually pay attention to what got your bitch got going crazy.
Because it's
if
really
it is you pay attention to that. If it is that you do pay attention to that, you're gonna understand that whole orgasm shit. Like, let's do the whole thing. It's a bottom, it's a middle, it's a top. Do that top. She ain't moving nowhere. She fine. Middle. No, that ain't it. Bottom is certain things. It is the triggers for women. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas just be like, oh, there, because my old bitch. I ain't got the pussy, bitch.
I said sometimes it's important to know how to read your man too, but I think it's certain men that just be all about just their nut. And then there be some niggas be like, no, before we even start this shit, I'm gonna make sure you come one time, get it out the way. You know what I mean? Make sure you satisfied. Then I'm a, but I just feel like those guys, because I didn't have like them selfish, like, wait, it's over?
Right. And it's like, well, what happened? What did I miss? And then now they mad because they like, oh, she talking about my dick trash. And it's like, I don't even know what happened. The ride went so fast. It's like, maybe I'm having a little bit of amnesia.
I didn't even do
tick tick.
I don't know. This shit
ain't no tick tick boom.
He's like, yo, give me your tickets, and we just left. Oh, I didn't even get that.
Right. He just took the ticket. He didn't even take the ride. He like,
right.
Because Coney Island is everything you can scan it.
Yeah, $10 a ride too now. $10 a ride.
Did I do this? I didn't do this.
Disrespectful, yo.
So have y'all ever got caught masturbating? Or having me time?
Almost.
No, Brittany. I don't even like how it is that you scratching the back of your head. That means yes.
Oh no, I haven't gotten caught. No, thank God. Sure? I'm positive, because that'd have been an awkward situation. I got movies up, things moving around, too much going on. I need personal time. I got to make sure the kid is asleep, you know. And then when I used to live with my mother, my mother was a full-blown hater and didn't even know it. Like, she was just all over the fucking place. Now she kind of sit her ass down, but not all the way, but she still be in the way. But
did you start to knock on the door? Like, what?
Right. Like, I gotta remember now, I am an adult. I am out of her house. I could watch porn with the sound. So, because it was so many years, I wouldn't listen to it, but I would watch it.
Who used to watch porn on a computer though?
I didn't. My shit was too slow.
Nah, nigga, I had that Roadrunner.
My shit was too slow.
But you see, the thing is, as it is, I'm crossing over to the other life of Brittany. What it is that she always say that we need to, the self-love part of things, and it's a good thing because this something I ain't had no business doing. But nonetheless, I beat off and I'll be like, yeah, I'm fine.
But you feeling dirty afterwards?
No. I mean, like, I think my shit broke, honestly. It was one time, not now. The shit back moving.
She got feeling in the clit.
And then shit, I was like, why is this shit ain't moving.
So do y'all kind of set the mood for yourself? You dim the lights, or is the mood? It's just straight fucking. Sophie don't have no foreplay with herself.
Not like no candles for this, but no. Exactly.
Not for this pussy.
I was trying to go to the whole go back into the DMs. I don't need none of that shit. Let me get that one off. I don't give a fuck. I've grown into let me at least turn off the lights in the TV. Because it's like Joe Kenda on the ID channel. I'm like, okay.
I'll be watching Forensic Files.
Something about this is weird.
Yeah, because then now sometimes I might get caught up. I want to hear the stories. So I'm like, fuck, no, bitch. Me time. This is me time.
This is all me. This is all me right here.
Right. So
it'd be very rare I get my me time, but I'm like, it be lingered. It'd be worth it. It'd be worth it.
So do y'all prefer your fingers or do you prefer toys?
I'm an old-fashioned hoe, B.
You're old-fashioned hoe?
Yeah, that should be doing it. I should do it. I'm so old school that I'm scared if I buy too much toys that I would never go back.
Nah, you always go back. Look at Sophie. Because technology.
I mean, you know what the thing is for me? It's like, once it is that you can get off by yourself, what are you here for? Right? So it really be like the connection of us dating and stuff like that, because ultimately, for the most part, nigga can't get you off reality of it. So it's like, it's that connection part. Like I'm like, yo, I'm gonna date somebody over the seas. I need you to call me every morning. You can say, wake up, hi, good morning, and all that stuff. Besides that.
So what if Miss Marshall does find that gentleman or young lady that can make you come with just a fingers, head, the dick, and do everything pretty much right? Are you going to buy a ring? Are you?
His father hasn't been born yet. I ain't worried about the person. His father or her father hasn't been
real.
Born
that
yet.
person ain't real.
So I got a question.
The father ain't here.
I got a question. So when you having sex with the nigga, do you still touch yourself at the same time?
Yeah, I'm all into that.
Humble, yeah.
I got this.
She said fondle, yes.
Yeah, I got the props in my shower and all that stuff, but it was just more about me with his ordeal. It wasn't about me.
It had nothing to do with me. It
ain't had nothing to do with me, but yeah.
That to me, that's like the extra thrill, because like sometimes it can feel good. Well, it does feel good when it's just a dick, but to me, it's like, all right, we're gonna up the ante, and I'm gonna get a little extra. Or you try to position yourself so it could kind of rub on him a little bit at the same time, so that yes. That's when you ride. You got to sit up a certain way. Ain't no lazy riding in.
From back in the day.
So Brittany about to put me on, and for those who are old fashioned, boo, like I know it's other ladies that's like me. They gonna get us in motion to go into toy game, right, y'all?
Boy, once it is that thing drop on your doorstep.
Oh, we're gonna do a review.
Like, always smiling for real now. Like,
so what was the first toy you took home? So
that was it. That was my first one. I said, yo, this is what the 30s is. This is me leading to my 40s, me beating off. Like I had that.
That's a beating off.
She said me a lot, y'all. If you wasn't paying attention, she said me a whole lot.
Listen, my cup is damn done messing with Sophy.
You gotta fill it up with this.
Oh Lord. So
I need some more.
I'm not the So your clit goes in that little circle part, I'm assuming. And it sucks on your clit.
It has different parts of it all. So it's like the super one. It's a extra super one.
The super suction.
You hear that?
It's quiet because I don't hear it.
I hear the.
She said, "I hear the."
So it's a couple of them. So it's like the regular vibrating. It's like the super fast vibrating. It's like the vibrating and stop, vibrating again. It's a couple things.
And
but they 7 motions of it.
One, but each one the sucking still is going on.
When you put your I don't know, people be having that little elephant ears and possibly that they shit can't fit in there. I don't know.
Well, the clit does grow. It's kind of like a little pee-pee. Cause when you it gets hard in a way. It just doesn't, grow like a dick. But that is the dick. When
it is, it's outside and it's just, it's just all over the world. I don't know. It's called elephant. It's called. There's a whole book about it. It's elephants flaps. That's what they call it, flaps. But nonetheless, once it is, it's you.
I'm like, okay.
Is this what it is?
Yeah, animal flights. But that's another episode. Anyway, back to the road.
So you get your clit in the hole. Look. She over there having fun. She about to have some me time after this.
Right. I'll be like, bye guys.
That's bye. Like my lipstick. See? It's like it goes in here like that, but it has the hole for you to put your thing in it too, and it like sucks and pulls it. And this was like a whole new sensation. It vibrates, but it's like a sucking motion. And it has like 8 different levels. So I'm sitting there like, woo.
It's still early. I'm about to go find a store.
I fucking almost got a fucking Charlie leg. I'm like, yo.
You gotta chill. She's gonna break it. She's gonna break it. You're definitely headed down the line for that to break it.
So Google it. Google said it's no max on how it is when you busting off. Google said that. I Google everything. Google said you're fine.
So if y'all had children, right? Would you encourage your children before they actually have sex to masturbate? Not encourage, but like if they told you, like say for instance you bust in the room because they're not going to tell you realistically.
Right. You're gonna walk right in like
right. So
I'd rather you do that than me walking with a boy, creeped into your bedroom or something and nah.
Tearing that ass up.
See, for me, I want you to tear that ass up. I want you to know the difference of it. Like you really don't need this person. You feel what I'm saying? Because especially your virginity, that's all about the nigga. You don't know what it is that gets you going or anything.
And you won't. For years on down, you will not know what gets that boat floating. I tell you that much.
Bruh, it's people that's in our it's people that's in our 97 years that I am. They don't have no idea, bruh. Would you? It's a lot of women that's like 50, 60 years old. They never had an orgasm.
So when you masturbate, do you prefer to watch a movie or is it just you one-on-one?
Sometimes I need a little movie and then I let my imagination just go from there. Like,
is it like a specific go-to that gets you there?
So like if I only got a few minutes, I am biased. Sometimes I gotta click on anything. I'm like, listen, I'm an ebony hoe.
Me too.
So, yeah. I'm an ebony hoe. So I do like you know, just Ebony and let me just see like 2021 some new shit. I don't be you know, one thing that do not turn me on like that 1980s shit. You know how they try to throw it in the side of the street. Nah, I don't want to see.
Yeah, they have some vintage porn.
Yeah, I don't want to see that shit like that, or the early 90s porn. Like, I don't want to see that. Like,
I ain't gonna lie. I watched a throwback one. I cannot remember the girl's name. Oh goodness, it's gonna kill me. But she was with the guy Brian Pumper, the one that looked like Lloyd. That's one that looked like Lloyd Banks, right?
What's her name? Yeah, that's the nigga that's like Lloyd Banks. Yeah,
I cannot remember the girl's name, but this was like, I want to say like early 2000s porn. I'm like, yo, they put on a fucking show compared to now. Like, she was bouncing, she was moving around, she was giving great neck, and I'm so mad I cannot remember
the early
her name.
2000s. I can get jiggy with that, but not the 90, not the early 90s.
It's just the hairy pussies that throw you off. It's the fuzzy.
Yeah, and it's like, it's like I can't. Yeah, I can't give all of that. It's like too much. I'm like, I'm
gonna look up her name. I'm gonna see if I can find her.
What's it? Capri? No,
I know who you talk about. It wasn't her. It wasn't. I'm looking. She was on.
You know
Vlad.
what the thing is? For me, for porn, I've never. I mean, I got 9 million different things pornographic in my shit. I don't be watching porn. Like every time it's a beat off, I just need.
You listen to some Tory Lane.
That'll definitely get her heart pumping. Hey. Roxy Reynolds. That was her name. Roxy Reynolds.
Roxy, yes, Roxy.
Yes. I was like, all right.
You know what I'm so mad about? Roxy Reynolds too.
Like, for real, she was a beast.
Roxy Reynolds, I don't know how it is that she looked, but I know ultimately Pinky is like we came from an era that it was I.
She was around that time. She was around Pinky.
That's what she looked like. I think I see my ring light. That's her.
Let's see.
She a brown skin girl. But go ahead. I'm sorry. You said Pinky.
Pinky washed up, bro.
Man, she looked like a little hobbit with the little arms.
Yeah,
I actually seen her in the club, and I was like, oh.
I never typed in really like Pinky in my search engine. I watched, you know, when back in the day hearing it, because niggas used to be like, Pinky
they
is
going
like,
crazy.
Google, like, but like, that was good.
I like this old. He was like an older guy. I don't know. He ain't had no grades, but he was in shape. He's like a brown skin nigga. That nigga could eat some pussy. Old? Yeah, he was bald.
He's always famous.
Sometimes, but he had like the tattoo. I don't know, but he tell a bitch if she not riding it right, he be like, and fix her up and get her together.
What's some fitted nigga? He's always with a fitted cat.
I don't know. I found him recently when I was watching the movie, and I didn't want to say it in front of my husband, but I was like, "That's my nigga right there. That's my nigga right there." I don't know what his name is, but that nigga eat the shit out some pussy. Everybody else be playing around. All the other niggas play around with it. That nigga's like,
he goes inside
and he makes sure the camera catch him on the side if he doing it from the back. I'm like, that's my nigga. I don't know his name, but that's my nigga. I done save screenshots. I said, I'm gonna watch that movie.
That's my card. That's my card. That's
right. I'm gonna watch that movie. I'm like, ooh, he in it? Aight, that's it. I'm gonna watch that one. Because they don't never say the name. It's always Ebony such and such gets pounded by
BBC. We like,
how we
dirty? Sometimes I ain't gonna owe you, right? So when it is, I forgot. I don't even know what the porn star nigga name is. So when it is that
we don't get anything.
All right, cool. We tapped in. So once it is, every time nigga be fucking the bitch, nigga be like, oh. Like he had a whole mouth of gold teeth. He was like, oh.
Now I know exactly who you talk about. He's like some DMX type nigga.
So when it is, Sophia went to Miami. Sophia seen a go-to for nigga. You know what Sophia needed? Did the same shit. Nigga had that. Oh yes, that's what it is.
You like coming to America. Oh my God, it is you.
It is you. He said, let me just hit.
One time for your mind.
Well, what's the sip of the week?
Me.
Me say,
me.
Yeah, I'm so mad. I'm sitting here looking on Ghetto Tube. I'm like, what is that man's name? And they ain't gonna tell me. I was like, that must have been vintage week because I was seeing all the old shit. I was like, all right.
You know what the thing is for me?
That was the oldest goodie.
I look at porn. I don't look at porn in that aspect of it all. Like I said, the last porn for the most part is no cap. The last porn it is that I watched was Superhead.
I seen like snips of her videos, but I haven't watched like a full
Have
out.
you dated somebody was okay with y'all like watching porn?
I don't know.
Did you know some
that conversation because Brittany just doing what she do.
Yeah, some people feel like if you're like basically doing it behind your partner's back, if you're in a relationship, that's like you're supposed to be holding out, like pretty much. I'm like, nigga, do you? Because I'm gonna do me. Like
I can't.
How you feel about that, Brittany?
Brittany just think about it like, no, I can't.
Because I mean, it's either I do me, or I can't get to you in time, and I gotta wait, or I end up fucking something else. I think it's healthy to masturbate, even if it was him.
So the next part of it. If it is that your man is following a chick, he can't get next to her on social media. He's following her and he beat off to her. That's cool with y'all?
That's weird.
Why? How so? Because if you're a porno star, you can't get next to her. If it is that this woman has like 100 million followers, same old thing, but he looks at her videos and beat off to her, how would you feel?
To me, that's like more of an obsession because, like I told y'all, I got the guy that I like. I don't know his name, but I'm not sitting here when it's time to go and do the damn thing. I'm not looking for him specifically.
He didn't look for him specifically though, Brittany. He's on
he
this
is.
person's timeline.
If you following her and you going to watch her videos to specifically beat off, you got a little bit of an obsession.
So if it is that he scrolled past her stuff and she has a video and he beat off to her, that's
if this is something that if it was a random thing,
if you following her to get to that point, like
right. If it was a random thing, like you just watched the video and you beat off, all right. But if like now you subscribing, you following her, and 9 times out of 10 nowadays they have OnlyFans, so you subscribing to that, like you're doing way too much.
That's one thing I ain't checking.
Because it's like, bet if you get the chance to actually be in the vicinity or get
play
to
on
fuck,
that,
I think you would fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Right, but you over there. My question to you: if it is that a nigga, your nigga, if it is that he see a bitch and he like her and she's on the thing as it is, he's scrolling by, right
on his timeline,
scroll it back down. Ooh, he doing it. Scroll it back down, and he beat off to her. Would that be a problem for you?
Like I said, if it was a one-time thing, no. But if this is something that you do on a normal basis, like I can't say it, ritualistically, then I have a problem. But if it was a random thing,
if you're subscribing to her OnlyFans or paying for it and you like live with pussy, it's weird.
I don't know, because I be wanting to be nosy sometimes, so I wouldn't like if it was something I'm like, ooh, look, but I will unsubscribe.
You know what the thing is that
with your man, are you okay with your man like paying to see other women? It's a difference of like free porn.
Yes.
Now you're going on somebody OnlyFans, so like I got a problem with that.
For me per se, a man is never gonna stop the urge to fuck another bitch.
Mm-hmm.
But do he love you enough for him to not fuck another bitch? That's something else. So he's always gonna want it. That's why it is in my OnlyFans. It is they run it up, and that's how it is in social media and bitches is millionaires. That man would not want to leave his household. He gonna fuck up his money. He gonna fuck up his credit. He gonna fuck up his car. He gonna fuck up. It's a lot of things, but they would actually go online for it.
Right.
They're gonna look at it. They're gonna want it, but they're not gonna. They because it's too much risky aspect of it.
So, like, if you tell me
wig or something, tell me I need to switch it up. Like,
but like, if you know that, like, if we open with each other when it comes to sex, and you like, oh shit, look, such and such got an OnlyFans, and like we watch it together or something, I don't really have a problem with that because that's something that we're doing together.
Together, right? But if you find out, like, all right, bills was slipped up, and you find out that your man had a whole, OnlyFans, and he really was spending.
I don't know if it.
That's a problem.
That's a fucking problem.
But then the thing is, like, well, shit. If it was just like a one-time thing, like she had content stacked up, we watched it, or he watched it for the month and then canceled it. No harm undone. Because I mean, how many times can you see the pussy?
I don't know, but the far reach of it all. It's like if it is that you have like Bernice, you feel what I'm saying? Like, nigga, she ain't checking your DMs. Like the fuck, right. what is it that you got?
You shouldn't even be DMing her to begin with.
You know she a hoe. And she got an OnlyFans, and you paying for that bitch.
And now, but don't be the niggas that I hate, because it's like you starving, thirsty nigga, you dumb nigga.
What are you DMing her for?
Checking for you, dumbass.
But you know, my nigga, like it be stupid shit. It don't make sense, like.
Right. Like I see like the niggas giving the sensual massages and they do the happy endings. I see it. Ain't no need for me to be in a DM. It ain't no need for me to be in any niggas DM.
So let me ask you a question. With you being a married person, niggas is in your DM?
No, that shit dry. And then it's mainly because a lot of niggas know who he is and it's like, nah.
Gotcha.
I
think like for me, it just be like it be regular shit. Like, oh shit, where y'all at? Like, like if it's like a restaurant, I don't ever be like, yo, my like, I had one of Sophy friends. Slide my DM a long time ago.
Look at Sophy, she done buttoned up. I was just like, is you dumb?
I was like, okay, but
yo, you know what the thing is today? Ultimately they know Brittany is married. And I said,
and they leave me alone.
Right. With Kaloni, of course it is that you're dating. I'd be like, yo, that Spanish nigga will kill all y'all niggas. Leave fucking Kaloni.
Leave them alone.
In broad daylight.
Leave them alone. You having a good day today? You want to continue having a good day? Leave them people alone.
Please keep it going. That's all it is. He will kill. You don't know he ready to die. He's like, what are you talking about? Leave her.
It's called the murder-suicide. Because I'm not going to go and be here. I'm not going to kill you and be here by myself, nigga. I'm coming too.
I don't want to fight no more.
Right. And then my thing is like, all right, you just must be the boldest motherfucker on earth, because it's not like my page portrays that I'm a single person. You see, I don't show, and that's why I said you just don't. That's why I said you just might not give a fuck, because I'm just like, you can't see it, and you just don't care. You just gonna try your luck, cause shit.
You think
it's not like
real.
You don't think Michelle Obama's DMs is lit?
Yeah, because then it's
Beyonce DMs is lit. They know
that
they got
nigga's
a whole
talking
nigga.
about I could treat you better than that nigga, than that whole
I could treat
billionaire
you better than Jay-Z.
Never
Yeah,
write an album.
because that's what it is that niggas do.
I was like, I know, and we all know that you
Move
got mommy
Jay-Z
and
to the
daddy
side.
issues
Once
too.
it is Queen,
I
you
ain't trying to
gotta
take care
put
of
the
no
Queen.
grown man.
So I got one Billy, maybe two. Listen,
Queen.
I ain't looking. I'm not interested in taking care of a grown ass man. So yes, you could probably do some things that my man can, but you probably also got problems that he do not have that I cannot. I will not entertain.
I don't know.
Or bring it back home.
He said, no,
yeah.
brother. No, that's something
exactly. That nigga be like, the nigga Stan from Girlfriends. Maya came home and this nigga playing video games with her husband, acting like he ain't never met her. I would murder this nigga on the couch. Never. Tell me what we not gonna do.
I might really have to bury the nigga. Like, listen, because you are taking it too close. Like, so, just imagine if you was like, even if you DM the nigga, and he like, and it just went, even all right, for instance, even if you did respond to Crazy, right? You know who Crazy is, okay? You know, just certain things that's like, you know, some crazy people in the world. Even if you responded to somebody,
what was the thing? Go on.
Me. I'm just saying, even if we did respond to somebody that was like crazy in our DM that we didn't know, right? It just be, oh God, sorry, y'all. Okay. It just be a lot of things.
There's the forces of the craziness.
Yes, forces. There was a confidence going on.
Power of crazy.
I just feel like people just take things way too far. Like they try to connect all the dots around you. They try to just do a lot of just unnormal shit. You know,
like at the end of the day,
I never want to just socialize with nobody. It's like, goddamn.
Absolutely. At the end of the day, I'm toxic. I'm toxic as hell. The shit it is that I do, the shit. But my craziness doesn't stem from nowhere. Like I've never woke up like, yo, I need to fucking kill this nigga. Whatever goofy shit it is that you do, I got you. On time 3,000 and 1,075. I'm wrong for that because I don't have that medium. You know what I mean? Either it's hot or it's cold. But nonetheless, let's get to it. That's what it is. I'm as bad as everybody, but don't do goofy shit. And I've seen niggas do a whole bunch of goofy shit. Like, don't be in nobody's views. Like people done hit me. They like, yo, whoever is in his views or this person is no. Why? Why are you in their views? Because you can't come on my page. You on their views. I don't like goofy shit. If you're gonna be toxic, turn it up, my nigga. You should fucking send me the shit. But the airplane should be flying over my shit and be like, yo, read my DM. If you're gonna be toxic, be toxic.
Right.
Take a page from Drake. Take a page.
Or if they just following all your friends, but except for you, it's like, all right, nigga, hello, like.
And don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Right. Just leave me the fuck alone. Please don't talk to me. I have nothing for you. I am not on your team. I am not your friend.
And don't this is the thing it is that I don't like. If it is that you hit my peoples, like whatever it is that we have going on, like even if it is that you view other people's shit, whatever, you shouldn't be in their views. But if it is that you're hitting other people, super red flag.
You're gone too far.
Reckless. Red flag. If it is it on top of you hitting people and you're DMing them, especially when it has to deal with my company or my brand or whatever it is that Trophy Sophy is, super like, come on, baby. Don't hit nobody about nothing. You should hit me. Right. And if it is that you on that toxic type of time, Goofy, you would have actually created a whole email and a whole new number. Because that's the type of toxic time that I'm on. I would have hit you from another page. This is me, nigga.
Hi. But instead you go about it the other way, which is
I had a page, it was called like Mr. Nice Guy or something like that. And the person just kept writing. It was very, very weird. And I'm like, listen, I have nothing for you. Sometimes you gotta respond like, listen, whatever this is, I'm not the fucking one because I know it was like
I have
at that point. Like, listen, whatever type of time you want to listen, just know I will knock you out tonight and it stop because I'm like, I'm on to you. Like,
that's what it is that people don't understand. You know what I mean? I have 29,000 followers. 29,000. And what it is that people be like, oh, Sophia, you don't think I'll wake up in the morning time and niggas be like, you whack bitch. You fucking goofy as hell. I do.
Right.
Absolutely. Block, you out of here. Block, you out of here. That's why it is that I don't understand what celebrities and they be like, yo, and they like respond to the shit. Yo, this person did not pay their rent so they can go to a concert for you. Give that person energy. Not this person it is that they talking about. No. Block, you're out of here. So for me, per se, anything it is goofy on my timeline, or if it is that's the worst way it is you can actually respond. You're out of here. It's called block party. You're done.
Right. And you guys would be in great company at the block party. But we're gonna go ahead and get into our nightcap, ladies.
Ain't nothing wrong with being old fashionable, but ladies, I might be going to the store.
I just say don't be ashamed. Everybody does it. You know, if it's one of the safest methods, especially if you was in COVID by yourself. You was in quarantine on the low. But it's a good thing also because it helps you learn your body. It helps you know what you like, what you don't like, what can actually get you off. And then if you have a partner, you can tell them, hey, when I do this to it or I touch it like this is what happens.
I don't even like I don't like Brittany. Like I don't like how Brittany's a shit.
I don't know. Maybe the position you in. Like I don't know.
Oh well. I don't know.
It might be the position he got you in or they have you in, whatever you want to be acknowledged by. But hey, just tell him I found out. I know I'm over here like, but nah.
All the fingers. Listen.
That's when you got class. You got class, okay? Class. But yeah, so that helps everybody. So go for what you know.
Yeah.
Go for what you know. What about you, Soph?
DM me.
Like roses.
Yeah? DM me. I got all those things for sale. You heard?
Listen, you got some at the
This thing will actually change your life. Now, I'm not playing around with you, Kaloni. I don't want your Spanish nigga shooting me. But like I said, how are you, Brittany? I was at least me and Frank, we friends. You see, I could have been, I'm not your man's friend. So in which case, no.
Hey, I want one. I want to try
No. Brittany, that shit is on its way over there, and you'll be fine. I don't know if
oh, wow.
He said he wasn't allowing that in the house, Kaloni. Didn't you tell us that?
Okay, but it's other places. Listen,
I don't want to be for the Spanish niggas. Them niggas be killing a whole block.
They go to war forever. They go to war forever.
He gonna get on the phone and he gonna hit his grandmammy or grandpappy and they gonna want to kill me. I don't have no time for that.
He gonna be like, yo, sis, you knew anything about this?
Like, I don't know. Is she okay? Let me speak to her.
She gonna be dead, dude. She dying.
So let me speak to her, make sure she okay. But
he gonna be like, you want this, right?
Listen, Kaloni, honestly, I would have had sent that over to you too. But your nigga, I don't want no beef with him. For COVID, singer, I know I'm gonna say no. He gonna talk his shit. He'll be all right. But that ain't my man. COVID is my man.
What's the hype about this? That's good, but what's the hype about this?
Ah, Lord. But we thank y'all for listening and watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and also follow us on YouTube.
Oh wow!
We got more videos coming.
I like that. Listen,
stay
let
out
us
of my
know.
fucking DM. I don't care if you're a politician. I don't care if you're a rapper. I don't care none of that. You see what it is that I got going on. Another this thing.
She got the rose.
Come on over there. Come on over there to the other side.
I ain't messing with you.
Step into the bad side.
I ain't messing with y'all, but we thank y'all for watching, and we'll see y'all next week on another episode of
Let Us Sip.
Thank you for listening to Let Us Sip. Please remember to subscribe wherever you get your podcast from. And if you like what you heard, leave us a comment. If you feel like we can do better, leave us a comment too. But be respectful. We read everything and only want to grow. So thanks again for your love and support, and we will see you next week.